Alright, 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 alright. We rejoin our hero Spjork. Erdtree Blessing 14. The Dash Blessing of 7. Sitting around level 2 hundo. 60-60 strength and faith. Some dex, some mind, some vigor, a lot of endurance. Alright, so we opened up several paths in the Shadow Keep. One of them's a boss, I think. One of them leads to, I forget what these places are called, the Ancient Ruins of Ra. One of them leads down here to this Untha ruins that I can't figure out for the life of me how to get into. And I think that this path continues down into this area, which I think is like Spooky Wood area. I think there's going to be a lot of platforming downwards. I think lightning damage is better in the rain. I want to get to this gravesite somehow. And I think I can. Well, the woods are already getting a little spooky. In the dark, you know? Ooh, cave? Hello, cave. What lieth in wait for me here? A simple nascent butterfly? Ah, of course not. That's actually pretty sweet for crowd control. A bunch of flies fell from the ceiling. Let's try another Oh Mother. We're getting lucky with these things. It's not headless, but it is underneath the place, or very close to the place, underneath the place where we found this gesture. Still don't know what to do with that snake, by the way. Nothing here but a nascent butterfly. I guess I didn't check for secret doors too much. Probably not. Gotta be careful. Looks like a mausoleum down there. Not a lot of downwards platforming atop this waterfall, it would seem. Alright, this should lead to the spirit grave area. Yeah, birds. We're getting birds. Looks like a developer message. Let's take care of these idiots first, eh? What say you, developers? I shall find my center under the cascading waters. And a pathway down to those cascading waters, I would reckon. Now, the last time we saw one of those messages, it turns out we were intended to use a gesture there. And so I'm curious about this. But since we are not yet at the under the cascading waters, I wonder if we're not supposed to use it yet. That fly catacomb, or that fly cave, looked kind of curious too because of how empty it was of important items. A dry leaf seal. Faith scaling boosts Michaela's incantations. Sacred seal of the spiritual seekers known as the Dry Leaf Sect enhances incantations of Mikola. Those who saw the decline of the Erdtree and the fallen leaves long ago braced themselves for the weakening of the order and embraced a strict faith, and then they made to serve a new god. I like that it has no skill. Alright. Might level that up at some point for pure faith scaling. But I rather like my claw mark. And I hear a scarab. Not from there, but from here. Down there. Not sure I can make that jump safely, of course. But noted. Probably should be doing this with Torrent. But I want to be extra careful to observe everything that I can. Under the waters. Could mean right here. Could also mean back there. I'm not sure I can get back up to here if I fall. However, it looks like you can get back up here. From this round. Probably should be using lightning. Oh, nope, lightning's even worse against them. What about fire? A little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of vitalities for me. Three on horseback ain't bad. Okay, let's hope that there's some mouth of the waterfall. Skyrim horse. Yes, but it leads to nothing. Okay. Cave entrance, maybe? What are you? Ah, little plant. That's fine. Here's something like a frog or basilisk, which I don't love. Could this be the falls that we're meant to go under? Alluded to in that message. Ah, there are two. Ooh, that was a close one. Especially with the poison on. Let's go ahead and heal that. I do want to go back to trying out beast claws some of the time, but in such a horse-heavy area, I think having the rings on makes sense. Stone. Gem. Could this be where he found his center? I mean, it said under cascading waters. Don't get me wrong, a Erdtree fragment is well welcomed. It's my third. Trio Mother. Thought the ground rumbled for a second, but nope. Underwaters, maybe he's talking about St. Trina. St. Trina is a boss that we find literally under the ocean. Well, I'm glad we went over here, but I'm not sure what the significance of this area is other than the Erdtree fragment. That note at the beginning of this area kind of suggests to me that there is something significant to do, like with a gesture or an item or something, you know? Is this scalable? Doesn't look like it. So I think we are meant to go down sort of this pathway over here. Alright, the scarab below. don't like missing those, you know? Two different directions we can go here. One, it leads us straight to the mausoleum. Now, usually these mausoleums have just been boss fights. We're gonna try this. Alright, we're heavy enough. Or light enough, I should say. Let's do skills. Eastern Nameless Mausoleum. Rakshasa. I should drink my poultice. My physic. Let's try this. Oh! Not a lot of Yep, I got. Steak of America. Alright, so we're gonna adapt our playstyle a little bit here. We'll go back to the lightning twin axes. I think I may even equip beast claws. Alright, where does beast claws bring me load-wise? Still at medium here. Nice. And I can even go up. This gives me 62 poise. Boosts my skills. Do I want skills or do I want the Great Shield Talisman? Against this guy, I maybe want the Great Shield Talisman. Let's try that. These claws do okay. They don't stagger as much as I'd like. Yep. Rushing this guys with skills don't seem to work very well. I think I may have to go full guard counter on this guy. Great Shield Talisman instead of the Living Jar. I think I already made that swap. If I go full guard counter, I'm going to want my Fingerprint Shield probably. Let's try that. Beast Claws did okay. Don't love the axis here at all. Sitting at a heavy load here. We lose the Beast Claw entirely. Does that afford me a little bit of leeway? It does, a little bit, not a lot. Alright, I think that's what we're getting here. Nice. Okay, drink this. Use this. Golden Vow. Rock. Two hands. Backstab in the meantime. Just gotta wait for my safeguard counter windows. Thought I had a backstab there. Boom, baby. Fingerprint beats the blood laws every time. Just needed to fully commit. Rakshasas, great katana. Bigger rivers of blood. Rakshasa helm. Rakshasa armor. Rakshasa gauntlets. Rakshasa greaves. Tell me of this Rakshasa. Helm of Rakshasa soaked in the spurting blood of her victims. Tatters of ragged cloth jut out haphazardly as if her lust for carnage threatens to break free. Increases damage dealt to foes, but greatly increases damage taken by the wearer. Cut down and devour. Only those who repeat the cycle without rest can truly subvert the self and become Rakshasa. A berserker's weapon used to endure enemy attacks and reply with one's full fury. When attacking, the wielder is less likely to stagger from counterattacks, but will also take increased damage. Weed Cutter performs scythe-like horizontal swings with the sword, cutting men down as if they were weeds. Additional inputs allow for the combination of the attack as long as stamina remains. Great Katana with the tempering pattern of blade, forever stained red with blood, weapon of Rakshasa who cuts down and devours. 55 build-up like any other Great Katana. C deck, C strength. Pretty sweet. Let's check out this armor. Goes nicely with the bear cloak, I must say. Slightly better armor than Rolana's stuff, which is interesting. Actually, Rolana's stuff has better... Well, of course, you take a lot more damage from wearing this stuff. Anyway, we don't need Fingerprint Shield on at all times. No, no. Let's go back to our previous build. Lightning Twin Axes, where are you? There you are. That's the long shaft. There's the twin. And I do miss my beast claws. We can go back to them, perhaps. Instead of the backhand blade. How does the backhand blade compare? A little bit better damage? We'll keep it on. My medium load? I am. Good, good. Does this wear bow too? I think it does. Yeah, I'm still a fan of our beastly look right now. I think I'm not going to change this for a little bit. I know, though, I am taking very little advantage of the Bear Communion spell. Just not a big fan of, like, AoE roars, you know? Unless they do something else. Ah, there's a free-roaming hippo down there. Multiple of them. Not sure this is the pathway intended, though. For there's also this end of the drop down. Trusty human bone shard. Always love to see those. Finds a center. Where's the item? There it is. Dry leaf robe, dry leaf arm wraps, dry leaf. Okay, yep. So this Miquella, I think, was Dry Leaf Dane. I don't think that Dry Leaf Dane learned Miquella's Rings of Light from Miquella because he met him. I think now, the more I think about it, Dry Leaf Dane, I think, is either a follower of Miquella, knowing that Miquella was the original Dry Leaf monk, or was Miquella himself in spirit. He was, after all, an illusion when we attacked him, so very possible that it could be like a sort of incantation, illusory representation used by Miquella. Sun-faded and lightly soiled travel attire worn by clergymen. The gold necklace found under the breast belongs not to a group of spiritual belongs to a group of spiritual seekers known as the Dry Leaf Sect. The sect rejects dependence on on others in all matters of faith, seeking self-discipline and self-sufficiency above all else. Thusly, Miquella tries to birth a new god, because he has to do it himself. I love this because it's functional from two different areas. Ooh, close one, eh? That could have been bad. Yeah, and I did see those two hippopotamus. But your boy got to check under waterfalls, especially in this area. Because sometimes you find a great dragonfly head, which tells us that Miquella was a dragonfly. And he was never human. Lore solved. Game solved. Game over now, see? I'd like to find a Grace down here, because I've got some Erdtree fragments and some runes. And I'm confident enough taking on one of those hippos, but I'm not sure I can take on two. I think that might be foolish. No Grace over here. Damn. Oh, wow. But even further descent. Interesting. what Mama looking for. Little bit of a stun break, baby. Alright, hippo number 1 dealt with. Repeat, hippo number 1 down. Ooh, Erdtree fragment. Well, that makes me pretty eager to kill these dang old hippos. Also makes me realize I'm probably approaching the end of the game. Because they're showering down on me now. I think 20 is the max level. Looks like a couple of nice waterfall to explore, but I know that there's another hippo somewhere. I think it's over there. There it is. Couple of hippos down and out. Great hammer brigade. Well done. No Erdtree. Oh, yep. Spoke too soon. Erdtree fragment there too. Mimic Tear's leaving me. I guess he has decided. She has decided that she's done enough, and truly she has. Thank you, Mimic Tear. We owe it all to you. Spinning stone 1. 6 of them. That's pretty nice. Alright, let's survey our new hippo-free domain. Where exactly on the map are we? Okay, so there's some stuff to be had here. I don't think we've been under this waterfall yet. And if you know Spjork, you know she loves walking under a good waterfall. Alright, let's see if there's anything wrapped around the edge of this cliff. Perhaps even a third hippo named, like, Hippolotamo, like Queen of all hippos. Which at this point would not surprise me. Nothing. Emptiness. Shoreline. Okay. Am I in battle with something other than a boar? I mean, wild boars are no joke in IRL, but in this game, wild boars are a bit of a joke. That should show the one following me to think twice. Right. Be a little more dexterous. This one I might want the horse for. Alright, I think we're safe. And now in one of the lowest parts of this area. Oh, hello, Shadow. Min. These are more like the Shadow Militiamen I'm used to. The other ones have been kind of pushovers. Oh, finally, got the Shadow Helm. We gotta check that puppy out. Worse than the bear in all aspects. Darkest shadow worn by vulgar militiamen. Freshly singed battlegrounds, effusing with the stench of the dead. Forbidden lands that will be excised from the memory of history. What better place than the realms of shadow than for such an army? Pretty cool looking, huh? I should probably cure my poison, eh? Can I even make them? Oh, I can't. Okay. Well, then we'll need to cast a spell. Pretty spooky head garb. I love it. Still enjoying bear cosplay at the moment, though. Actually. Can we go even further down? Doesn't appear so. Ooh. A mausoleum. That explains the Shadow Militiamen. We'll go in that momentarily. Rest assured. Seems like this place is pretty empty except for the entrance to that place. Very covered in mists, though. Like, we can't see anything over the ledge. God, things get downright spooky and spiritual around this ledge. A little bit of light coming in through here. Over the crest of the waterfall. Alright, well, it looks like the only thing to do here really is enter. Of course. Well, you do well to guard the entrance. I'll tell you that. Oh, shit. Not the best of my close combat weapons, admittedly. I feel this is maybe very silly, but I do feel a grace coming on. And I think 337 should bring me there. Yep, 333. This one goes down pretty dang far. That's one of the biggest lengths of vertical distance we've traveled in the game so far, I want to say. Huh. That's why I guess things are getting pretty foggy down here. Now let's get our blessing up, huh? Still, the next one takes 3. Still missing one Spirit Ash blessing. Oh, Lord. How much does this help? Pretty much not at all. Okay. Low light environment, not likely to be great for bows. Let's bring out our weird lantern again. I mean, this lantern's actually super useful. That's not what I meant to do. Not loving this place so far. Gotta tell you. Pretty spooky place so far. You know what that reminds me? I forgot to level up back at that Grace, y'all. Oh, well, well, well. Do you mind if I do pull this lever? Wait, did that lever just turn the lights on? Oh my god, it did. I mean, in that area, I guess. Not in all areas? Oh my. Okay, yes. I like the lights on in this area. Is this where I came from, then? I don't remember climbing up any big ladders. Oh, I'm already thoroughly lost. I'm not just rolling to get away from these, I'm also rolling to see if there's any secret walls here, because it looks like a drop is coming up. Oh no, that's not a drop. Okay, I misjudged. I thought this was on the edge of a ledge. I was just being too scared. I really shouldn't do this with 300,000 souls, you know? I really should go and level up. So that's what we'll do. Give us some time to get familiar and look for secret, you know, secret walls and such. That's what led us to the light switch. This is where we entered from. Alright, yeah, pretty close to the start then. Nice, nice, nice. Gotta always check. Below. Nope, no chambers or anything like that coming up from the bottom. $25 mined. Now we can go back to Dex. Maybe put a little bit into these two, but I think Dex will be our next target. Bring close to 40. Since there's no shortcut down, we might as well have that down in case we're ever running away furiously from something. Alright, what is this grace called? It is called Dark Light Catacombs. Dark Light Catacombs. Alright, we're going to save this for a stream of its own. So I'm going to rest here. do some stuff around the house, and then start again in about an hour or so. So thanks for watching, y'all. I will see you guys the next time when we do Dark Light Catacombs.